everyone, Crothalis here, and we're going to tackle UCE Database Cleaner quick, and let's get that one imported into our project. So this is a very simple add-on that is meant to help clean up the database over time as it'll clog up with old accounts. This isn't, in my opinion, the best way to remove accounts later on down the road. Like, most games keep accounts for a very long period of time. We have it set up so this does this like every 60 days. So I would heavily advise moving this out to maybe like once a year or two, because a lot of people are going to get really upset. Now, if you are making a paid monthly game, I would not advise using this as a method to clean out inactive accounts unless you're going to just change some information in here. Like, you can change the databases it's cleaning and make sure you leave accounts and characters maybe intact, and just clean out everything else, and they'll come back to an empty character or something like that. But take caution. Free to play games, it's one thing. You have a little bit more leeway. But when you start taking away what people have paid for and they come back 6 months, a year later, they get really upset when everything is gone. So keep that in mind. Alright, so we got it imported. Let's get the README open. So come in here and open that up. Alright, so in here we have one installation requirement, and it's super simple. It's under configs here. And just find your network manager. And right in here, just scroll down till you see Database Cleaner. For some reason, it's under Player Object. And just drop that in. And now if we click on the config here, you can see the options, so you can tell if it's active or not, how often or how long it has to be before it prunes an inactive account, and how long it has to be before it prunes a banned account. So, like I said, in like this demonstration, we would do 30 or 60 days kind of thing, right? Something like this. You probably do it the other way around. And then any empty accounts. So this one makes sense. Like, if someone makes an account but they never made a character ever, they just made the account and left, okay, pruning those out, completely logical, no point to have it. But if you are going to be running a free-to-play game, I would probably put this at like 365 days of the, so give them 1 year. And then bans, these accounts are, unless you're not planning to ever lift the ban, if you do plan to lift the ban, then you obviously aren't going to prune it. But if you are going to lift the ban, maybe you want to do 60 days here, and then you have time to lift the ban. And if you never lift the ban, it's permanent. You're probably going to want to wipe it. There's no point in having it. If you put this at 0, it's just not going to work. So if you want the banning feature and the empty accounts feature, but you don't want to get rid of the inactive accounts, just throw that at 0 and you'll be fine. And then this will tell you all the tables that belong to the character that it's going to wipe out. So this is where I was talking about. If you want to only keep the character, but you don't want to lose everything else, you can just go clear certain things. Like in here, we have very specific things we're going to empty. And then here's the account tables that it's going to clear. So admins and last online. So you can just kind of tailor that to your see fit and make sure you're only clearing the ones you want to clear, not every little thing, especially for, like I said, games that people are paying to play them. They get really upset when their stuff just disappears. So that's really all there is to Database Cleaner. It's nothing really to show. It's a time interval thing that runs. We can start to make sure we don't have any issues come up here. So it's we're in here just fine, no errors popping up on us. And don't mind all of my warnings here. They're for not setting that animations for these skills we've been doing. So remember, all these skills, that when we put them in, you need to set animations to make them actually show up nicely, and that will give you all those warnings going through. All right, so that's it for Database Cleaner. I'll catch you in the next one.